Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Fashioning Little Miss Lonesome. And so, here's the fun part. I'm sure, as you know, if you watched the first part, where I put in the edit that we are not putting the 18 plus patch on because I had said it in the intro, but this is the part where we get the scene that was wildly inappropriate, and I was like, at least 10 minutes reading it, and I was like, oh my god, this is awkward, and it would have been everything blocked. So unanimously, people voted don't just leave the patch off. So I'll tell you what the difference is. We're gonna get into it here. There's gonna be a point where there's like 2 lines. That's it. 10 minutes of awkward sex scene reading. So I kind of wish there was a middle ground, because what you get here, you'll see, it's like, okay. And then what you got in the unpatched version is like, holy, like, can we have a middle ground where maybe you don't have to show me any CGs that are wild. Oh god, wow, just wow. But also didn't need all the graphic like somewhere in the middle is what I would have liked, as opposed to super squeaky clean and, well, damn, like, I mean, we've read the stuff that's kind of in the middle ground is what I would have, you know what I mean? In other games, like in Men of Yoshiwara. Awkward, we know what's happening. Even a little bit less than that, where it was a little, but this is like, I mean, you'll see. We'll get to there. Okay, anyway, so. We were just at god damn it. We were just at the night fair. We made out we ripped our yukata. So here we go. The door swung shut behind us. We made it. Do you think it worked? Yeah, you helped me block the rip part from views, so I don't think anyone noticed. And that's good. Now then, you should take the yukata off and get changed. About that. Is something wrong? I realize I have to take this off, but I don't exactly know how to... Oh, right. It's kind of impossible by yourself, huh? Sorry, could you take a seat on the bed? Okay, sure. Thank God. Now I can leave the rest to Miki-san. I'll just go into the other room. So, like, just imagine, like, this CG, but, like, showing basically all of her. What the fuck? Look. Boobs out, snatch out, a little bit too much. It was like, oh, okay, I don't know why we need, okay. Holy not at this point. It was a little bit later, and I was like, oh! Because, like, I mean, I knew there was going to be CGs. I just didn't think. Look, it got worse from there. Or better, depending on your... Worse for me, because I had to read, and I was like, oh my god, and know that but the amount we would have had to cover up would have basically been everything. Like, everything, because, like, the CG kind of comes below you wouldn't have been able to see this, and there was a lot of moaning. And you know I don't read that because it's awkward, so, yeah, wow. Just imagine everything that I've read before that's, oh god, this is awkward, and just, like, double that. That's how awkward it was. Anyway. Once I sew the ribs shut, you'll be able to wear it again. For now, let's just smooth it out and make it easier to take off. Okay. Oh, should I try to stay still? Yeah, hold still for a sec, okay? Okay, I'm sorry for ripping it. I know you went to so much trouble to make it for me. No, it was my fault. I'm the one who half-assed it, and I'm the one who tugged on it. Actually, this looks like it'll be a quick fix. As he spoke, he adjusted my yukata. I could feel my anxiety subsiding already. It just looks, the way he's looking at her is not like he's just slightly, you know what I mean? It's a pretty intense look for fixing a rip. I feel a lot better knowing it can be fixed. I actually really love this yukata. It's got a cute pattern, and I like that it's easier to put on compared to a normal one. What? Really? I'm glad to hear that. Once I fix it, will you wear it again? Sure. Oh, but summer's almost over. There probably won't be any more festivals. True. You might not have another opportunity to wear it this year, but I'd love it if we could go out in yukata again sometime. Just the two of us. Miki-san's hands move quickly, like the way they do when he's tailoring. Does he always work this efficiently? Wait, what? he's all quiet, and he's got a weird look on his face, and he's breathing all heavy, and his hands have stopped moving. Hey, Miki-san? I think I can take the yukata off now. Do I still need to hold still? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, something's definitely weird. Just then, Miki-san's hands started moving again. I think this is about the point where it changed. And then he slowly opened the yukata he had just finished adjusting, and this is where the CGs went wild. Not even this line. It was like, that was the last line before it veered off into the wild, okay? What the? His gaze was as hot as his breath on my neck, and I could feel myself getting hot too. Spacey, I can't. Hesitantly, I nodded. And so I spent all night with Miki-san. That's it. That's literally... Okay, so let's just stop and analyze this. I can't. I nodded. I spent the night with him. That... To at least 10 minutes of me reading an awkward sex scene that kept going. And I stopped and I was like, I don't think we might need to take the patch out because this is a lot. And there's a lot of CGs, and there's going to be a lot of stuff covered up, and it's going to go on for a while. But there should be an interim. So I spent all night with him. And the sky is fucking blue. You could have, he kissed me, and then we started fooling around, and then something happened. You could have put a little bit more in there instead of being so fucking vanilla. This is like cardboard flavor, not even vanilla, okay? Because like vanilla can be goddamn good. But this is not, it's like, so like, you're like, okay, well, I mean, I think it's just the drastic difference. Because I think if you read this, you'd be like, oh, okay. But just with the way they do everything else, with the personalities and the language and everything, and then like, I nodded and then I spent all night with him. You could have a little bit more. Just a little bit of seasoning on your bland-ass chicken. But maybe not all the fucking seasonings in all the fucking world, and what the goddamn circus is this? I'm not saying that the 18 plus patch isn't worth it, because it's like, it's a bit much for, like, oh my god, for me to read it to you guys was a bit much. Like, on your own, you're like, okay, no, this is fine. But like having to read it out loud, it's like, this is so fucking awkward. But also for it to go on for so long. Okay, cool, fine. But what? What? Somewhere in the middle. We need something, we need a little bit more, like maybe a little more kiss, maybe a little bit more where it's, I mean, it's implied. But make it a little more obvious, I guess. I just kind of wish there was a middle ground in the unpatched version. A little bit more where it's like, this is going to get slightly, okay, didn't get that awkward, good. As opposed to, holy fucking shit, this is so awkward. Because you know me, reading things. And I'm pretty sure I said it in the first part with it's awkward when they're moaning. And I'm like, I'm not doing the moaning. And the spit trail thing is gross for me and I'm going to gag. But when you're talking about bodily fluids and squeaking noise, and there was sound effects for that. Oh, that crossed a line. So you're welcome for that. Now it's stuck in your head and you're like, oh, what? No. Yeah. Again, I'm not like, I'm not making it like, oh, I can't believe they put a patch. Like, no, it's fine. It's just to have to read it and being that awkward and then the sound effect. Kind of glad that everybody universally voted to take it out because it was awkward. It was awkward. I'm going to go back and play the game afterward with the patch in, just see the difference. But the important part is our favorite CG we would have gotten either way, because I tested that after I took the patch out, and then because you can just turn it on and off. Turned it off, went in, opened that scene again. I was like, that's still there. Okay. So that was that's the important part anyway. But I'm a little disappointed between the non-patch and the patch that it's just like, and so I spent all night with him. Could we have maybe given us a little more than that? Just a little flavor? Just a little bit of flavor on the rice cake here is all I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, Huh? What the? Is this Miki-san's apartment? I'm not wearing any clothes. And Miki-san's next to me, also naked. And asleep? Guess I should put some clothes on. Where are my clothes? All I see and hear is my ripped yukata. Today's the anniversary of the Academy's founding, so we don't have class today, thank God. Otherwise I'd skip school in a heartbeat. Miki-san? Miki-san? Oh, it's you. Huh? Miki-san? Ah! That's a priceless reaction. Does he forget? Did we drug him? I mean, what's the matter? What have I done? I'm amazed he has the energy to scream like that first thing in the morning. And also a little concerned about his blood pressure. Is something wrong? Was it something you ate last night? No, I did something unspeakable to you. I mean, if you read it without the patch, it was a little bit, yeah. I mean, unspeakable? Is he just really embarrassed? If that's the case, then why is he clutching his head in despair? I've done something that can never be undone. What should I do? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I really don't think you need to apologize for it. Maybe you could brag about it to that Bobby person you mentioned yesterday. That would make it worse. He'd be like, dude, Mickey, you banged her all right after you confessed? Asian on the outside, but a total Italian stallion on the inside. That's so fucking wrong. I love it. I see. Bobby-san sounds like a fun guy, all right. Anyway, the question is, what are we going to do if this changes our relationship? What do you mean? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to change our relationship. We had sex, for fuck's sake. I don't want to stop making clothes for you anytime soon, but my wish might not be possible now. Why not? Now that we've gotten so close, I'm not sure I can keep calling you my muse. He said something similar at the night fair after he kissed me. Would doing this kind of stuff with me actually impact his tailoring ability, though? So I'm not your muse anymore? Well, I'm not sure. And I won't know until I try to design something. So we ruined him. Thanks a lot. Thanks for putting that on my shoulders. If you're not sure, then I wouldn't worry about it right now. You think so? Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. If it turns out you really can't make anything, then we can think of a solution together. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't want you to change either. Also, I actually looked, I didn't know, I found it in the system, data, that you could see your progress and we really have, it's not even a full % difference between Miki and Saito. So it's really funny that we ended up in this scene with him and getting fucked. And like nothing really happened I'm just saying, like, holy shit. It's not like, wow, we have tons of points with him. We're like in a dead heat here. So proud of me. We might get a throuple ending. It's not going to be thank God. Because you know what? Kind of glad that everyone voted out the patch because I can only fucking imagine how awkward that would be to read. Oh my God. Okay. Right. Of course. So does that mean you'll still be my muse? Well, as long as you see me that way. Spacey. He seems to be in better spirits now. That's a relief. Still, he was so sexy last night. It's hard to believe this is the same person. I mean, I'm just saying. Get the game, read the patch. Wait, his eyes are almost sparkling. Either he's really happy or he wants something from me. So, can I kiss you? Weren't you just regretting this all a second ago? Well, yeah, but now I want to do it really bad. I mean, that's kind of what happened last night. Okay? Suddenly I have a really bad feeling about this. Knowing him, what if he winds up even more clingy and intense? I mean, that would be I wouldn't be surprised. The thought of him getting even more annoying is really killing my mood. Who could be interrupting us right now? Just check the monitor and find out. Right, let me just take a quick... Yeah! What's wrong? Oh, Ugh! I could see Saito-san on the display. He looks grumpy, probably because Miki-san didn't answer right away. Then again, when is he ever not grumpy? Oh crap! If he finds out about us, who knows what he'll do? What would he even do? One of two things. Tease us or get really pissed. Are either of those appealing to you? Definitely not. There's no way Saito-san would shrug this off. Knowing him will crank his sadism up to 11 and demand a full play-by-play. Or maybe he'll kick both our asses. The full play-by-play is exactly what we got without the patch, just by FYI. Anyway, you should probably hide. Why don't I put my clothes on that I brought here, because I came here, and then we let him in, and he's like, oh, hey, no, I came because my yukata ripped at the festival, so, like, I just came over to help him fix it. I wasn't here all night. We didn't have sex, swear to God. I'm just saying. Hiding is only going to make it worse. Yeah, I guess so. Almost feels like we're in a rom-com or something. And this isn't just a funny plot point, you know. Isn't just, yeah. Where can we hide you? I don't think I really need to hide, per se. Can't we just pretend we're not here? Oh, of course. A moment after I suggested it, I remembered. I already tried this on Saito-san once before, and it was a complete failure. Can't we just pretend we didn't have sex, and I'll put clothes on and you put clothes on, and then it'll be okay? Looks like he gave up. I thought he'd find some way to harass us, but all he did was mash the doorbell, then leave. I guess maybe it wasn't that important. In that case, just handle it over the phone. As usual, this guy makes no sense. Good grief. How many times does he have to ring the doorbell? What is he, an insurance salesman? Kind of feel bad that we did that. We could have just put our clothes on and then answered the door. You never know. They say people like him are drawn to that kind of work. So, where were we? Huh? The kiss? Look at his face. That's what you're thinking. Right. Sure, I don't mind. I'm impressed he still wants to after that. Maybe he's got a crazy libido under all that weird. Okay, here I go. Just then the door opened. Oh, God. What the? So he is home. Hey, I'm coming in. Oh crap! I forgot to lock the door! What do we do? Oh, the veranda! Sorry, but you gotta hide out there. Here's some clothes. What? I'll figure out a way to get rid of it. Please just go! Okay. But at least he gave us clothes. But again, we could have just thrown on clothes, gone out, and been like, oh yeah, no, I just came over early because the yukata that I wore to the thing ripped, and I was bringing it back for him to fix. Plain and fucking simple. It's fucking simple. Am I the only one who's not an idiot? Anyway. Alright, already. Don't push me. He threw me out onto the veranda. Well, I guess it's better than Saito-san seeing me. What does he even want this early in the morning? What the? You sleep naked? Oh, I just felt like it. Saw some big-ass ladies' sandals near the door. Are they hers? Yeah, we went out in yukata last night, so I got them for her. You really wanted a date in yukata, huh? For you, that's pretty damn impressive, buddy. What do you mean for me? That's rude. Why are you just standing there naked? Put some clothes on. Just telling it like it is, man. Good lord, you're massive. Don't oogle the goods, you perv. This game. I don't think we were complaining, is all I'm saying. Your girls don't actually like him that big. I'm not sure. Seemed like it worked out okay. What? Nothing! Seemed like it worked out okay. I mean, if it's that big, it probably would have hurt, is all I'm saying. First time, come on. Just as I predicted, Miki-san keeps almost blowing our cover. Honestly, it might just be a matter of time. It'd be amazing if she ended up going out with Saito and sleeping with him, and then that's how we got our throuple ending, is we're cheating on them each. Just like, could we not be a whore, though? That'd be great. Anyway, spill. What happened last night? Oh, right. Personally, I'd say we made some unforgettable memories together. I mean, technically. Enough about you. Did she change at all? Oh, right. If I had to say, I guess she became even more irreplaceable to me. I said enough about you, damn it! What I'm trying to ask is, how did she do? Like, did she get more confident or anything? I'm not sure. And I don't think spending time with her will help me find out. And the more I learn about her, the more the mystery deepens. Oh, really? But that just makes me want to beautify the unseen parts of her all the more. Wait. What's up? Whoa! I just thought of a new design! Why are you so over the moon about it? It's pretty normal for you, I'd say. Yeah, I'm the normal me. Yes, I did it! You're still my muse! You realize she can't hear you, right? Right, of course! Fucking... I love him so much. He's such a fucking idiot. He really is such a disappointment. But at least now he doesn't have to worry. Sorry, Saito. I gotta sketch this. I'm gonna start designing it now. Huh? Sure, go for it. Don't mind me. I'll just use my cell to check the comments on today's video. It's starting to sound like I'll never be able to come back inside. Did Miki-san straight up forget about me? Wait, did something just move? Spider! I blew our cover. There, all done with the sketch. And now to sew it. Cool. I actually gotta go to work now, so... Alright, we're gonna make her a model someday. Way to state the obvious. Also, put some frickin' clothes on, dude! The door swung shut behind him. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more wonderful it gets. I should show her, too. Ah! Oh, crap! Spacey! Well, you see... Miki-san, you forgot about me, didn't you? It's not what you think. You did, didn't you? Well, wait, Spider, why are you holding that thing? Thing? Don't be rude. This is the first friend I've ever made. What? We opened up to each other while I was trapped in the veranda. She's really shy, and everyone's afraid of her. But she eats all the bad bugs that come to your house. I'm sure she does. Yeah, she might look scary, but she's really quite wonderful. Okay. She's so kind, and yet she's misunderstood as scary. Frankly, I can't help but relate. You might relate, but she's not human, you know? No, she's not human. She's my other self! From now on, I hope you'll treat her with the same love and respect you showed towards me. Listen, I'm willing to do a lot for you, but... Now then, if you wish, you may kiss me. And by me, I mean the other me. Go on. Go on. Ah, stop! Don't put the thing in my face! Hey, are you listening? Don't be shy now. Go on. Give her a kiss. Ah, its legs are touching my cheek. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Resistance is futile. Thank you for that. Push. To think I'd have the confidence to grab this huge spider with my bare hands. Being a normie is awesome. I knew you spent way too much time on the web. The spider's still crawling around on his face. I'm so glad they're playing nice with each other. This game is really great. A few days later. Our latest video's getting a crazy number of views, dude. It's only been 2 days since it went live, and it's already about to blow past the amount the first one has. Yeah, we might just have another masterpiece on our hands. But still, this kind of traffic ain't normal. Let me check the analytics for the source. Click, click. I see. And so it's coming from this mini blog. Hey, Miki! Looks like this person is some kind of designer. Any chance you know them? Oh, her? Yeah, she's an up-and-coming young designer. Her brand is really popular in New York. Over 100,000 shares on social media. Man, that's a... Holy shit! And they got nothing but nice things to say about her, too. They were all like, when is this mysterious Asian girl coming to New York? People who weren't interested before coming around, eh? Good thing she worked on her personality. She's growing into her role. And she only gets more charming with each passing day. Honestly, the fact that she's getting so much praise from all over the world, I'm as proud as if it were me. They're not actually praising you, you know. Yeah, I know. If a famous designer's seen our videos, then you'd think they'd have an opinion on the clothes too, right? Has she made any posts about it? I don't think she's commented on my clothes, no. Well, maybe it's a sign that she sees you as competition. And just don't forget that this is a huge opportunity for you too. Yeah, I'll do my best. I need to make something worthy of her after all. Still, what are we gonna do? Is something bothering you? We're getting the views, but now I'm not so sure what the next step is. Well, it's only really gone viral in other countries. Maybe it'll take a little more time for the wave to hit Japan. I mean, that was our plan from the start, right? Yeah, but I thought something bigger would happen. Like we get a crazy offer from a big company or something. Guess I was overestimating us. We've gotten a handful of donations, but it's not even enough to cover my fabric costs. And it'll be hard to get her name out there ourselves. Even if we send her to an audition or something, the second they find out about the real her, we'll be out on our asses. Regardless of the real her, those types of auditions are still extremely competitive anyway. And the biggest thing is that she probably won't have the motivation to go through with it. Man, if only we had some connections. Connections, huh? Fuck, this is pathetic. We finally got our big chance, but we're out of cards to play. We don't need to rush. As long as we keep doing what we need to do, our big chance will come to us. You sure you want to take your sweet time with this? We might not go viral a second time, you know. Well, that's certainly possible, yes, but that gloomy little rain cloud is working her ass off. You know you don't want it to end like this. You're right. Oh, hey, we got an email from the video hosting site. What, did some more chump change roll in? Saito, these people are giving it of the kindness of their... Click. Ah! Huh? That was random. What's so funny, Saito? I can practically see yen signs in your eyes. You were exactly goddamn right, Miki. We did what we needed to do and now our chance is here. Meaning... We just got a donation, pal. An anonymous donation of $10,000. $10,000? $10,000. Well, I mean, I saw the dollar sign, but I was like, they were talking about yen, so I wasn't really sure if I should say dollar. You know what I mean? That's a ton of money. Don't float off to Cloud 9 just yet. There's one more thing. What is it? Free entry into a fashion show or something? In a way, it's even bigger than that. They're saying to use this 10 grand as our campaign funds, and apparently they're going to send us tickets to the expo. They want us to enter. The expo? It's an event where online content creators from all over the world meet up and show off their works. And tons of celebrities and big companies attend every year. Oh, I remember now. I had a friend back in the States who went crazy trying to get tickets. What? Hold on a minute. Does this mean we could be in the expo? Yeah, I knew it was being held in Japan this year, but real talk, I'd given up hope of us ever getting in. And that's surprising. Knowing you, it seems like exactly the kind of thing you'd set your sights on from the start. I figured we needed more time before we had enough clout to get in. I mean, we're talking the world's biggest stars here. Yeah, last year's lineup was incredible. There were all kinds of fashion industry designers and brands that got their fame through videos. It's in Japan, and their whole thing was like, yeah, we'll get big in Japan eventually, and they told us it would never get to Japan. They've lied to us since the beginning! They gave our virginity to you, Miki. What the fuck? This is gonna... The biggest obstacle is that we have to pay for all the booth equipment out of pocket. I see. So participating in an event like this doesn't come cheap, in other words. And that's why almost all the content creators that attend the expo are sponsor-funded. And that makes sense. But now that problem's been solved by our mystery benefactor. Yeah, it really done us a solid here. We can't let an opportunity like this slip away. For sure, we really owe them. But what? Will she want to go through with this? And there's our problem. I should be used to it by now, and yet, once again, here they are at my house like it's no big deal. They told me we need to talk. I wonder what they want this time. They're acting kind of different today. As soon as they got here, they whipped out some video and started talking. Okay, so this is the expo thing you were talking about. This is from last year's expo in Taiwan. As you can see, it's a super glamorous event that tons of people go to. I see. So if we took part in it, I'd be forced to humiliate myself in front of a huge crowd. But there's gonna be celebrities and executives from major companies attending this thing, so you might get contracted to do commercials or something. So I'm gonna get oogled and objectified by a bunch of fat cats playing with their daddy's money. What I'm saying is, this would be a huge opportunity for you as a model. We're talking idol-level fame, potentially. So, if I cause a scandal, I'll have to shave my head? What? No! And you won't be demoted to a local unit, either. I'm boggled that none of this even remotely appeals to you. That's my muse for you. So, could you maybe tell me the real reason you're here? Although I'm starting to get an idea. Well, Team X has officially been invited to the expo, you see. I see. Well, good for you. Alright, so you've got zero interest in this, yeah? I expected as much. What do we have to do to get you to do this? Name it. Anything. If I say be my slaves, it's going to be a bad thing. They're going to give me that option, and you know we're going to choose it. Anything? Yeah. Streaking in the middle of town, scarf down a big plate of ghost pepper curry, nasally ingest an entire zucchini. We'll do it. And by we, I mean Miki. Miki-san would probably enjoy it, though. Saito, we're not doing that. But, Spacey, it's all thanks to you that we were invited to attend such an incredible event. And that's something to be proud of if you ask me. You're gonna guilt us because I let you dick me, aren't you? It's gonna work, isn't it? Fuck. So from here on out, I want to let you be the one to decide where this goes. I can decide? To be honest, all I cared about until now was getting to the chance to prove myself. And to an extent, I still feel that way, but... you're in my personal bubble. Right now, more than anything, I want to see how far the three of us can go. I want to push each other to our absolute limits and see what happens. Is this like the conversation that starts off a porn that you didn't know you were watching? I'm not going to complain because it'll be like 2 hours later. I mean, we were all in a sweaty pot and we're not going to have to read the awkwardness without the patch, so it's fine. Saito-san's really eager, huh? I can tell just from his body language. Look, I really do want our throuple route, but I don't really want to read how awkward that scene is going to go down if there is one, is all I'm saying. So I'm low-key relieved that I don't have to read that out loud. So, I admit, I'm curious what his reaction would be if I refused to do this, but... So, do you need time to think? We can wait until you come to a decision. No need, actually. I'll do it. What? What are you giving me that look for? I said I'll take part in your expo thing. Spacey, are you sure? And why wouldn't I give you this look? I never expected you to just be like, oh, okay. I see. I guess I didn't look very motivated to you. No, you sure didn't. I mean, are you really sure about this? If we join this event, there's a pretty big chance that everyone will find out. But you'll protect me, right? I mean, obviously. Of course we will. I mean, haven't we been protecting you all this time? Except for that time you left me out on the balcony and I made friends with the spider. Let's not talk about that, though. I don't know about that. Whatever. I'll do it. I didn't ask to be part of the story, but I at least want to know how it ends. That it's decided. Thank Christ. Although the difference in our hype levels is a little concerning. My muse would never let the expo go to her head. True. Alright, let's start getting prepped. It's time to polish you into a real diamond. No, we should go with platinum. It's more shock resistant. Oh my god, who cares? Although she does know how to take a hit or two, surprisingly. I'll be honest, right now all I feel is anxiety, but after seeing them get so excited, I'd hate to crush their hopes by saying no. But more than anything, I feel so relieved knowing that they'll still be my producers. The expo, after everything that's happened up till now, it feels like a whole new world. I wonder what's in store for me this time. Oh, I think I'm actually starting to feel a little excited about this. It's only been like 3 months since I met them. I never would have imagined it would lead to this. I was like, it's a weird like little cut thing, but I'm like, is that an end? That shouldn't be an end. The next day, I'm like, hell no. We decided to have a meeting to discuss our expo plans. But I'm just the model. My job is to do as I'm told, so there isn't much for me to do at this stage. Other than agree to the things they decide. For now, we gotta see how much we can have ready in 2 weeks. What? We only have 2 weeks? You should look at it more like, wow, we have a whole 2 weeks! Right, the glass half full thing. How optimistic of you. Okay, so obviously we're gonna show off the outfits from the videos. We should probably make something new for her to wear at the event. What's your plan? Just because we're going to the expo doesn't mean we need to design something specifically for it. All we need to do is make the clothes that my muse inspires, the same as always. Well, we can't keep doing that forever, you know. Huh? Well, why not? This is the expo. There's gonna be people who haven't seen our videos. If we're gonna make them take notice, we'll have to have clothes that appeal to everyone. Got it? I mean, I understand what you're saying, but if we keep just letting your creative instincts dictate what we make, we're guaranteed to fail. And this time around, the crazy skimpy stuff is absolutely out of the question. Basically, we should aim for something more mainstream this time. Maybe out of your comfort zone, but just try your best. Alright, it's gonna be a real challenge, but I'll do everything in my power to make everyone happy. What? What's up? You say we need mainstream appeal, which is fine, but we still have to be creative, right? Obviously, our videos are known for their artistic value after all. So how would we make clothes that have both those things? What would they look like? How should I know? I'm not the designer here. Miki's on his own for that one. What? He looked so smug while he was talking. I thought for sure he had some kind of concrete idea. The one thing I can say for sure is, we got a fat budget this time around, so we might as well use it to make something a lot more luxurious than we could do alone. Don't you think? Something really luxurious. Like a leopard print coat or something? What are you, an old grandma? Is that seriously what you want to wear? Maybe a little bit. Well, that wouldn't be so bad, I don't think. I mean, I like animals, so... You like pretty much anything as long as it isn't human, huh? Oh, yes. If it can't talk, there's a good chance I like it. You could stand to take an interest in your fellow primates, you know. Still, I think I've got an idea of what direction to take this. As something using abundant qualities of high-quality materials. It's funny, because, like, this scene, and, like, you're gonna take more interest in your... in fellow humans and shit. It's like, this is, like, taking into consideration that maybe the sex scene with Miki didn't happen, or, like, whatever. Because you know what I mean? Like, you never know. Maybe you didn't get that scene. Maybe you didn't get to see Miss Saito, maybe... But so it's kind of like... I mean, maybe you still end up here if you had a scene like that with him. You know what I mean? So it's taken into consideration. You're like, I have already gotten very close to one of my fellow humans. Just saying. I don't care what crazy you get. As long as you don't use leathers and furs. We don't want to piss off the animal rights activists. Of course I won't. How dare you? I love animals too, you know. I wouldn't want to wear that stuff either. I love animals too much to wear their skin. And I wouldn't want them to curse me from the afterlife. And that's my muse. Always so tender-hearted. You know, after all this talk about animals, I'm starting to get hungry. I'm hungry for something that isn't chicken breast. Oh, that reminds me. I tried something called foie gras? Foie gras? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Anyway, the other day. It was really good. Apparently the liver was extra fatty. We can talk about food later. So what luxury clothes can you make without using animal products? Isn't it obvious? And there's only one right answer here. Yeah, I was thinking we'd have to go with that. If you say a onesie, I'm gonna fucking murder both of you. Oh, I know. We should do something that uses a lot of Japanese fabric. You know, make something that really screams Japan. It would definitely suit you, that's for sure. What a coincidence! I was just thinking that! Admit it. You pulled that out of your ass just now, didn't you? Well, whatever. As long as we got something to go off of. Honestly, I don't really care what we go with, as long as it's not skimpy. Man, these two are even more eager than usual. Looks like I won't need to put in any effort for this. Thank God. So you think. 3 days later. Miki-san had been cooped up in his house for so long that I was starting to get worried, so I decided to go check on him after school. And take a look. I finally managed to find the light at the end of the tunnel. That's really something. Who knew that Miki-san could make something so luxurious, yet brimming with the mysteries of the Far East? More than anything, wow, Miki-san, you actually made something that doesn't look like lingerie. It's weird. When I thought about all the heaps of fabric I could use, it just came to me. Maybe those old designs I made were actually a result of designing under limitations. I see. So that explains it. In a way, it's kind of amazing that he was able to make all those designs with such a low budget. So in other words, you were in the Dark Ages until now. Yeah, and I think it's finally time for my renaissance. It's just, this outfit won't be easy to put on. We might need to call in a stylist or something. In that case, what if we ask Marin-san? He told me he's good at dressing people in kimono and stuff. Whoa. Yeah, I was surprised too when he told me. Apparently it's helpful to know how they're worn when hairstyling for kimono and yukata. Doing hairstyles for. No, it's not that. What I'm wondering is, when did you and Marin-san become good enough friends to have that conversation in the first place? What do you mean, when? Now that I think about it, I was afraid of Marin-san when I first met him. But honestly, I was just unnecessarily nervous back then, that's all. After getting a few haircuts from him, I realized what a good person he is. Now I tell him things I'd never tell anyone else. What kinds of things? I just said they're things I wouldn't tell anyone else. I guess it's a girls-only thing. Marin-san is a guy, though. If he were here, he'd probably say, I'm a girl on the inside. Not with all that leg hair he isn't. Not with all that leg hair he isn't. Please, he shaves his legs, you know it. Then again, Saito-san yelled at me in the past for letting my armpit hair grow out, so maybe I'm not a girl either. Oh, seriously? Look. Okay, I know. Look, do what you want with your own body hair, okay? Shave it, don't shave it, whatever. I personally find armpit hair really gross. I wish men would shave their armpit hair because it's really nasty on men too. Sorry. I have an issue with body hair, okay? Like, it's different when you're like, okay, it's been a couple weeks. You can't tell if I haven't shaved my legs in a day or a month. Like, literally, I have almost no leg hair. But, like, I can't. Body hair. No. I mean, like, leg hair on guys is like, whatever. Like, but I just do not think having a hairy body as a woman. I don't know, there's so many girls like, it's just the man forcing us to do that. It's like, no, some of us actually do shave because we think it's nasty if we don't. Look, if you want to have hairy legs, probably fucking nicer because it's kind of a pain in the ass to shave, not gonna lie. But armpit hair is just really fucking gross. I'm sorry. That is my opinion. You will never convince me otherwise. Gross. Fucking shave your pits. Actually, or don't. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's not my choice. Not my body, not my choice, but I will shave my armpits. That is just gross. I personally find that gross. And again, wish dudes would, like, fucking shave their armpit hair too. Like, could you shave your armpit hair if you're expecting me to shave anything on me? I'm gonna do it anyway, but I would use that as a bargaining chip, just because I think armpit hair is gross, so. What's wrong? Did I miss a spot shaving? No. I'm just jealous, that's all. I want to be the man you come to with all your problems. I see. Well then, can I ask you for advice about something? Oh, what is it? You can tell me anything. Really? Are you really sure? This might be fairly complicated. Oh god, she's gonna throw him some fucking, like, period shit, and he's gonna lose his fucking mind. It's gonna be great. Oh, well, if it's for you, I'll do my best to hear you out and help you find the answer. Okay. Well, you see, there's this thing on the internet about making a bucket list of 100 things you want to do before you die. 100 things you want to do before you die. Can anyone even do 100 things by then? Depends on what they are. Well, apparently you don't have to actually do them. You just have to make the list and supposedly it'll give you motivation in life. I see. I guess that's possible. So I decided to try and figure out 100 things for my list, but all I managed to put was learn to stop giving up halfway before I gave up. You gave up? How am I going to decide on the other 99 things? I've been racking my brain over it. Maybe you should just force yourself to come up with something. But I always give up before I actually come up with anything. Then, maybe you should learn to stop giving up halfway. I'd like to, but I get the feeling that if I tried, I'd end up just giving up halfway. 15 minutes later. Forget it. I can't think of a solution. I'm so useless. Huh? Oh, you were still thinking about it? I was wondering why you'd gone quiet. I got bored and gave up forever ago. What? You abandoned me? How cruel. But I should have expected as much from my muse. I'm never bored with this guy around, that's for sure. Is he crying tears? The little tears on his face, were there hearts? That's what or maybe it just looked like that, but it literally looked like His little it was hearts. And well, I'm sure we'll see it again. Whoa, it's amazing. I love not having to worry about my budget. I can just do whatever I want. So I did. It's definitely like nothing you've ever made before. I never realized how much I love clothes that actually cover skin. It really looks like a kimono. Beautiful fabric and contrast of colors. It's flashy yet sophisticated. I wish he'd made stuff like this from the start. Oh, but the singlet thing underneath is see-through. And that part is just so Miki-san. Man, it just screams wasteful spending, doesn't it? With the money it cost to make this, we could have bought a used car. Is that the nicest thing you have to say? Anyway, I pushed myself to my limits making this. So all in all, it was an extremely worthwhile experience. Well, want to try it on? I mean, I do want to try it on, but it looks like it's hard to wear outside in a whole new way. I mean, I don't think I could eat curry udon with this on. Why would you put this on and then go out of your way to eat something like that? Huh? Are you getting a call? That is really fucking loud. It's a messenger app notif. What's the matter? It's your phone, right? You gonna answer it? I will. It's just, she hasn't been in touch in a while, so I can't help but wonder what she wants from me this time. Weird. Miki-san looks blatantly annoyed. I wonder who it could be, ex-girlfriend. Oh, I guess he's gonna answer it. Hello? Nissan? What? Pardon me? Nissan? So, Miki-san has an older sister? He sure does. She lives in America with his parents. So glad she didn't come back to Japan with him. Do you have some unpleasant memories of her or something? Yeah, she'd make me into her little gopher and stuff. She's also the reason the feminine form has lost all mystique to me. So she corrupted your personality? That's an unforgivable crime. It's nothing compared to what your parents have done to you. What? Whoa, what's he screaming for all of a sudden? Maybe they're fighting or something. No, that's absurd! He looks like he's trembling. In all the time I've known him, Miki-san has never been so upset. Oh god. What's going on? I can't believe it was him. It was him. Did he just find out that Bruce Wayne was Batman all along? If someone called me from America just to tell me that, I'd yell too, but for a different reason. All right. Well, thanks for telling me. I'm grateful for multiple reasons. Looks like their conversation is over, but Miki-san still looks grim. Hey, what happened? I'm sorry, Saito. I have to destroy this outfit. What? What? Why? I just found out it donated that huge amount of money to us. What? Really? Who was it? My father. When he said it was him, I have to destroy this, I'm like, we knew where this was going. What? Huh? So Miki-san's father donated a huge sum of money in order for us to participate in the expo? Wait, what? So why exactly do we have to destroy this outfit? No, that can't be right. Why the hell would your old man send you money? Is it really that strange? I think it's pretty normal for a parent to help their child. We had this conversation before, remember? His dad is totally against him making these clothes. Like, he hates it. I see. Yeah, if I was a parent, I'd want to stop my child from making those skimpy outfits too. No, that's not why. Apparently he saw our videos. What? He found them? How? I'm sorry. I told my sister about them. Oh. So then your sister told your father about them? No, I asked her not to tell anyone, so I know she didn't. She's really good at keeping secrets. Yeah, I guess. According to her, he walked in on her while she was watching a video on her phone. But then how did he figure out that you were involved? Apparently all it took was one glimpse of the designs and he instantly suspected it was me. And then he must have looked at the views and decided to try and cash in. So he sees this as a business opportunity. That makes sense. Then, once I gave him the address for the expo tickets, he knew for sure it was me. My sister said he looked super smug with his sleuthing. The dude's got some crazy intuition, I guess. About your father, what does he do for a living? If he can just drop $10,000 like that, then I bet he must be rich. Food service, huge restaurant chain in America. A restaurant chain? He must be a pretty successful man then. Successful? He just made a crap load of dirty money, that's all. There's nothing wrong with making money, is there? Unless he's doing something illegal. It's usually what dirty money means. Hey, why'd you look at me? Actually, there is. He targets popular restaurants and builds his own right next door. And then he baits them into a price war until they go bankrupt. It's extremely wrong. Is it, though? It's just a business strategy. Although, I'm surprised he can get away with it in America. He just doesn't have any integrity. In Japan, he was all about French cuisine. But as soon as he heard how popular Japanese food is in America, he switched over right away. It just sounds like he knows how to adapt. And he doesn't show any integrity towards me either. This is the same guy who would insult my work, call it weird, and then tear it to shreds. How dare he? I mean, I used to think his clothes were weird too, but I probably shouldn't tell him that. And now, after everything he's done, the second he sees me getting international recognition, suddenly he wants to sponsor me? He's scum! I've never known anyone to be this openly negative about their own parents. Then again, for better or worse, my parents have essentially left me to my own devices, so I can't really relate. So yeah, I'm sorry to say, but I'll be destroying this outfit. If it was made with this dirty money, then I feel nothing but contempt for it. Aww. I know I don't fully understand Miki-san's situation with his dad. It feels like such a waste to have to destroy it. I mean, he went to all the effort of making it. It's so lovely. I guess I'll just have to trust Saito-san to pull through here. Come on, dude, don't say that. Whatever the reason, if your old man's helping us like that, then it means he's finally started to approve of you. I don't want someone like him to approve of me. I don't want his charity. I refuse. You say that, but fact is this man raised you. And right now he's letting you live here in Japan, isn't that right? And in such a nice apartment, too. Yeah, my point exactly. Who do you owe for this apartment? Your so-called scummy dad, right? He's probably just glad to be rid of me. Besides, the rent here isn't that expensive. Somehow I really doubt it's that cheap. No, it actually is. It took me forever to find a place as good as this. Apparently they discounted it due to complaints about children. Is kid noise really enough to warrant a discount? I mean, are there even any kids in this neighborhood? I do remember hearing something that sounded like a child's voice. I've never seen them, though. You can't see them, but they're there. Apparently the previous resident often heard a voice saying, play with me, late at night. Oh, so it's an invisible child. Oh, now I remember. Apparently she drowned in the bathtub. Drowned? Are you telling me somebody died here? I've spent the night here before. I've used that fucking bathtub. Yeah, so I guess that voice I heard was a... Don't finish that thought. He covered my mouth with his hand. I guess Saito-san doesn't like spooky stuff. In that case, maybe I should put on a white morning dress, brush my hair forward in front of my face, and stand over him while he's asleep. I bet that'd get him good. Then again, if I saw myself in the mirror, I might pass out myself. Now, where are the scissors? Now, hang on, damn it. You know doing that won't spend the money we used to make it. And besides, this is our chance. I don't care. I've already made up my mind. What about all our hard work? I hate to bring this up, but I'm the one who's been footing the bill for your fabric all this time, you know. Oh, I didn't know that. So you want to let him be a part of that, is that it? He's just gonna suck us dry, you know. With his mouth? I don't want any part of that. You be quiet. I don't have the time to comment on that. Anyway, no. I'm not gonna let your old man suck us. Well, if anything, we're gonna suck him. Suck him where? Absolutely not. Under no circumstances will I play along with his little scheme. You stubborn son of a bitch. And this is the same guy who got rid of a really talented chef just because they disagreed on some things. And then he turned around and took all the credit for the restaurant's success. That's certainly not a very nice thing to do. And it's exactly what will happen to us if we let him be part of this. I mean, I get why you'd be worried, but he's just a parasite. He feeds off of people who actually have talent. Then he turns around and gloats like it was all him. We can't accept help from that rotten scumbag. Miki-san, you shouldn't talk about this. I couldn't even finish that sentence without laughing. I did not. Okay. Usually I kind of read ahead and I know what's coming, but I started reading that sentence. Miki-san, you shouldn't talk about your dad that way. You shouldn't talk. I was choked to death. I didn't see that one coming as I was reading it. Oh my god. Miki-san, you shouldn't talk about Saito-san that way. Fuck you, Miki. Can't believe that's how you think of me. Actually, come to think of it, the two of you are a lot alike. I get it now. And that must be why you've been defending him all this time. That's not true. How could you think that? Haven't we known each other all this time? Shut up. I'm not indebting myself to the likes of him, and that's final. You're being ridiculous. Open your eyes, you fucking dumbass. What? You want to go? Just so you know, if we fight for real, I'd probably win. Think about our height difference, alright, shorty? Nice try, stutters. Like how you'd kick my ass, Mr. Sits around at home and makes clothes for Dolly. Now even you're insulting my hobbies? I knew it. You're just like him. Shut it. If it wasn't for him banging your mom, you wouldn't even exist right now. Saito's really good with the insults. I wasn't conceived with his genetic material. My mother simply got lost in the fairy world one night and shared a special moment with their prince. The fuck kind of boring-ass fantasy story is that? Seen your dad's face 100 times and you look just like him. You have the same hair, too. What? How dare you say that to me? And I guess you have a face that looks like an even 50-50 split of your parents. That's perfectly normal, you asshole. My mom fell into a fairy world and had a one-night stand with their prince. The fuck? I love Miki so much. I really do. Oh god, at this rate they really will start punching each other. I can't believe things have spiraled out of control like this. I need to stop them fast. Oh fuck. Worst of all, this confrontational atmosphere is starting to make my stomach hurt. Where did this all go so wrong? That's it. You're coming with me, you piece of shit. You need a wake-up call. I'll splash some fucking water on your face. You want to go to the bathroom? Sure you can handle it in there. You know the place where the little girl drowned? On second thought, we can use the kitchen sink. Huh. You're a scared little chicken. Surprised you were brave enough to try picking a fight with me. Phew! Whoa! Gross! Did you just spit at me? Then I'll drool down your shirt. Yeah! Stop! This is revolting. I just can't keep watching them act like this. As annoying as it'll most certainly be, they need an unaffiliated third party to stop them. And it'll have to be me. Both of you knock it off right this instant! Huh? What? Was that you just now? I didn't know you could shout like that. Yeah. They think they're surprised? Even I'm a little surprised at myself. Whoops! Now's not the time for this. Quit spitting at each other. It's juvenile. Let's talk this out calmly and rationally. Talk this out, but we'll never see eye to eye. Who do you even think is right? Huh? Who's right? What do you mean? I'm saying you need to pick a side here. Either you agree with Miki or you agree with me. Yeah, times like these your opinion is what matters the most. Oh, they just deflected the whole thing onto me. Both of their opinions suck. How am I supposed to choose? At least they seem to be listening to me. I don't want to take either side! Let's just save this. And we're going to say, give a vague answer to avoid conflict, because it's probably going to lead to a bad ending. So I just want to see what happens. I can't choose one or the other. It's impossible. Give me a break. You don't need to try and spare our feelings. Just tell us who you agree with personally. Yeah, but what's the difference? It's like comparing eye boogers to nose boogers. Let's just call it a day. God, you piss me off. We're asking you a serious question here. In that case, just pick me. No explanation necessary. What the fuck, dude? Thought we were letting her decide, coward. Go ahead, degrade me all you like. But in the end, my goddess will smile upon me. Ugh, forget it. Sick of them using me to stroke their own egos. Men are so stupid. If it's gonna be like this, then I'd rather not go to the expo at all. I'm done relying on you people. Become a famous model and I'll do it all by myself. All by yourself? How exactly would someone like you achieve that? Unlike Miki-san, I'll rely on my parents all the way. Huh? I know he's busy, but he should be able to take this call. At least... Oh, hi, Dad. Listen, I want to be a model. What? Can she just do that? Uh-huh. Well, I just randomly feel like it. Huh. You'll introduce me to a magazine publisher? Okay, thanks. Hey, hold on a sec. If you start modeling the way you are now... Saito-san's screaming about something, but I'll just ignore it. No one can stop me now. I knew we'd get an ending, but... 1 month later. We'll go until we get the ending for this. It's been a whole month, huh? And all of a sudden she's on TV. Well, I don't really play any instruments. Huh? Mascara? I thought you said maracas. Huh? The crowd's eating up every line, too. Yeah, her play dumb comedies made her an overnight sensation. Huh? Didn't you say she was going to be a model? Like I was saying, that's what it means to be a model in Japan. Apparently being on a variety show is the ultimate goal. I see. Now I understand why you wanted to control her starting point. What do we do? I don't want my muse to simply be a spectacle for the masses. It'll all be over in a year or so we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Huh? This sushi has a bunch of wasabi in it. Oh, I was wondering why it was getting kind of hot in here. Or she might be more popular than I thought. But I did it without my boys. Here's the thing. I don't know whose side to take. Ending 13. I'm a celebrity. Loner's got talent. So anyway, I'm going to end this part here. And we'll come back and start at that choice in the next part. And I don't know who we're going to choose because here's the thing. I guess we should choose who we think is right. Because I think if we go into system... no, maybe it was extra? Yeah. Okay, so we're at 42 with Saito and we're at 47 with Miki. And we're 40% way done with the story, I guess. But that could be the full story, like 40% through the main path of the game or 40% just with all the endings and everything we've done. I don't know. So, like I said, I want to try to gauge it to go down both. So I'm wondering, I feel bad because we slept with Miki, that we don't choose his side because like he's almost like our boyfriend at this point. But I feel like we should choose Saito's side just to try to get a little more because before we did this part, it was literally like within a point. Like this is a 5% difference. It wasn't even there. It was like 36 and 37, but it was like 36 point something and this was 37 point. It was something like that. So we'll see. Maybe we choose Saito's side because we don't want him to tear up the dress. Like we can fix, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.